All right. Royal Rumble was just this weekend. And I am never letting the internet change my predictions ever again. Like, ever again. Because you go to my main channel, Colin, you'll see what my predictions were when I submitted them. You'll make me doubt myself. I will. Because I was watching Simon Miller. I was watching The Great One. I was watching Santi's up. Like, probably the most valuable player. The reason that I really changed my predictions. I saw everybody say Io Sky, CM Punk. But what my video was going to be was an over prediction on who was going to come out. I got all of that wrong. Even in real time, I got all of that wrong. But the winners, I said it was going to be Charlotte Flair. I submitted it, Io Sky. The men's Royal Rumble, I was like, I even put it on God. You know what I mean? That it would be Jey Uso. But yous made me, it's my fault, but yous in particularly made me change it to CM Punk. And I saw it out. I saw what was happening last year this time. I saw the Royal Rumble elimination. It all added up. So I'm never changing my predictions. And I'm never watching other people's predictions before I actually submit my own. I'm never doing that. My fault. I'll take the blame this time. All jokes aside, yeah, like, that was the truth. What I said was the truth. Like, I did predict Charlotte and Jay, but I did change my predictions once I saw, like, other people say other things. My fault. However, what we are going to do today on Colin Mania is we're going to talk about the winners of each match. Like, each match, talking about the women's one, the SmackDown Tag Titles match, the Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens match, and Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. Like my gut said, but I changed it. My fault. I'm going to be talking about all of those. And I'm talking about each individual's road to WrestleMania. Without watching any other people. I'm talking about my damn self. I'm talking from my perspective without getting it changed by the internet. My fault. Let's fix it. So for Charlotte Flair, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble 2025, the first ever two-time Women's Royal Rumble winner, what does that road to WrestleMania look like for Charlotte Flair? This year's Women's Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair, returned to victory off of hiatus with only one thing to figure out. Who will she face at WrestleMania? The way that I see Charlotte's journey to the grandest stage of them all is she makes an appearance on this coming SmackDown to make a post-Rumble promo, not necessarily choosing her opponent right there and then, but letting the current champions in Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton know that she's coming. And I don't really see Charlotte making, like, frequent appearances. I don't see her having her first match right off the bat. Obviously, besides the Royal Rumble. That's until the last SmackDown of this month. I'm not too sure who her first opponent will be, but if I did have to choose, I would keep it around like a Chelsea Green and having her steal a victory or, like, disqualify herself to retain that championship again. And that the Elimination Chamber, she won't actually, like, participate, but what will happen is the Elimination Chamber match will see Io Sky win her a ticket to WrestleMania. And post Io Sky's Elimination Chamber victory, Charlotte Flair has not yet decided who she's facing at Mania, so it leaves Io Sky wondering the same thing. The Raw after her Elimination Chamber PLE, we see Io making an appearance to choose who she'll face, but Charlotte will cut her off and make her appearance too. We should find out their opponents at this point. I believe Io will lean towards Rhea Ripley, and we see Charlotte lean towards Tiffany Stratton. We're still left uncertain, as we're over a month away at this point. Our curiosities are cured on the last SmackDown of March, when Charlotte finally calls out Tiffany for sure. However, the two won't be face-to-face until the first SmackDown of April, closing in on WrestleMania. Another face-to-face promo will occur the week before WrestleMania, heating up the feud even more. And finally, we get to see the dream match of WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton versus 2025 Royal Rumble winner Charlotte Flair, where Charlotte has her hand raised after locking in the figure eight successfully. Now for DIY, things get pretty deadly. DIY's defense of the tag titles were retained at the Royal Rumble due to the Street Profits custom Motor City Machine Guns, the third and final round. It's hard to say who's heel and who's face in the tag division, and I think that's a good thing because it's a no for us kind of division. And it's like, if you ain't DIY, you ain't us. You ain't Los Garza, you ain't us. Of course, that's like a faction though. If you ain't Pretty Deadly, you ain't us. That's what I'm seeing going down the SmackDown tag division, at least because we haven't seen too much of the Raw tag division. We've seen like JJ McDonough have his like injury, unfortunately, but it's Monday today. We'll see what happens then. And also, we're talking about SmackDown. When the match ended at the Rumble, the Street Profits definitely did have that same approach. When they still attacked DIY, even after helping them win, the Street Profits raised the titles, letting DIY know they're next for it. Stay with me. And this SmackDown, I believe there will be a feud between the two teams heating up for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Until then, SmackDown next week, I see them having a light match, no defense to keep their feud going, and same for the week following. Ending at the Elimination Chamber match when DIY defend their titles against the Street Profits with that title defense, and they will retain due to a Pretty Deadly interference. DIY still holding the SmackDown tag titles, making an appearance on the Blue Brand following the Elimination Chamber, where Pretty Deadly will make their appearance, making sure DIY know that they didn't help them for them, but instead of just making sure it's them who takes that titles off of them. But not that easy. Street Profits will take on Pretty Deadly in a match that declares who the number one contender for the WrestleMania match will be. Of course, Pretty Deadly will win. The SmackDown after, they'll make a promo having DIY come out, and the week after that will be a promo between DIY and Pretty Deadly promoting the upcoming WrestleMania 41 match. Finally, at WrestleMania 41, Pretty Deadly will successfully take the tag titles from DIY. Alright, let's talk about someone very important for what's going to happen at WrestleMania 41. Someone who finished their story last year. And for Cody Rhodes, Homelander Rhodes. Post Cody's victory at the Royal Rumble over Kevin Owens in the WWE Undisputed Championship ladder match, Cody will make an appearance on the SmackDown this week, where CM Punk will come out. After this, Cody won't come back for a minute due to an unfortunate injury he suffered during this ladder match. The last SmackDown of February, we'll see a main event of Kevin Owens versus CM Punk, where Cody will cost Kevin the match, and instead of continuing a feud with Owens, he stares down CM Punk, initiating their feud. CM Punk will win the Elimination Chamber and make a post-promo on the following Raw, where Cody Rhodes will come out, not as part of the Alphabet community, but starting his... damn, that's stupid. But starting his evolution into Homelander Cody Rhodes. But after that, you won't see Rhodes again until the last Raw of March, promoting the match at WrestleMania. At WrestleMania 41, a full-fledged Homelander Cody Rhodes will retain, continuing CM Punk's search for his next WrestleMania main event. Okay, even if some of this does make sense to you, and even if I get like certain matches right and get the dates wrong, I'm not going back to edit, at least for this video. I'm staying with what I'm saying because I'm gutted that I didn't land that prediction or submit that prediction of Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble and Charlotte Flair winning too. But as I said, or as R-Truth once said, my bad, that's on me. And let's just say when Jey Uso did actually win, I went from so close to the TV to when Jey Uso actually pushed John Cena off the ring. I nearly jumped so high I ended up behind the damn couch, man. I was so happy for that victory. There's certain moments I'll talk about, a few. I say Damian Priest. When Damian Priest cashed in, Cody Rhodes finishing his story, Shinsuke Nakamura winning the US title, and when this stuff before, when CM Punk returned to Survivor Series. But let's talk about Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. There's certain things that I should really be streaming when I'm reacting stuff like this. So get me to 50 subscribers, and I'll start gradually becoming a streamer, like a Santi Zappa MIDI portable, the ghost. Now, his post-Royal Rumble win promo on this coming Raw will have him call out Gunther. And, of course, this is where I'm going to let the internet change my predictions. Anyways, y'all don't want to see that, so stay with me. Jay will make another appearance on Raw, doing another yeet and promo, but Drew McIntyre will interfere. He's mad. At this moment, I think it was either Damian Priest or LA Knight that ruined what Drew was supposed to do. That's why you saw like CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns do what they did, I believe. Or I can see that being the thing that they had to improvise. Because Drew was supposed to be like a real character in this Royal Rumble, especially having them weeks build up. And I think it was either LA Knight or Damian Priest that ruined that, unfortunately. So it is going to weigh heavy on them. But WWE being in the Triple H era will work something out. And this could be one of the things that they work out. Somewhere between all of this, we see a Drew and Gunther feud, where Drew will win the World Heavyweight Championship at the Elimination Chamber PLE. We have seen Cody Rhodes defend his title. We did not see Gunther defend his, apart from on Saturday Night Main Event. So I believe it could definitely happen. This is where I'm seeing it. Drew McIntyre near the top of the mountain will make a promo where Jey Uso interferes this time, and a scheduled Jey Uso appearance later on will be ambushed by Drew on the following Raw. Drew will have a promo on that night and another following Raw after that where Jey Uso makes a light return to promote their match at WrestleMania 41. And at a shocking turn of events at WrestleMania 41 Night 1, the World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre versus the Royal Rumble winner Jey Uso will main event, where Jey Uso will win his first major solos title in his 18-year career. It's about damn time. Alright, so that's the way I see it. I'm going to submit it before having my mind changed and just see how all of this plays out. With all that being said, I've been Colden on Colden Mania. You've been whoever the hell you are. That's like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you actually think. But just know that this is submitted. Okay? That's me. That's gone. That's out.